Night 27. Everyone returns after voting Jaya out of the game. Sarah immediately goes around camp, pretending to look for the idol even though it's in her bag. She wants the others to think she feels hopeless and vulnerable since it's clear those four are unbreakable at this point. Meanwhile, Allison and Boo Boo hug, happy the alliance is one move away from reaching Final Four as planned. Boo Boo calls their alliance the best one in history since they lasted so long as such a big group. Allison says that although there were some bumps here and there, they managed to get through this game as a four without ever directly flipping on each other. Boo Boo puts his hands on his hips, staring right at her for that comment, and he laughs. She apologizes since she obviously made the road to Final Four harder for them, but at the end of the day, she never betrayed the four. Boo Boo says he's joking and obviously still wants the four to reach the final round. They just need Sarah out tomorrow night. The alliance of four starts searching for the idol since nobody claims to have it, and it's evident Sarah is looking for it too. Anna assumes nobody found it yet, which scares her because Sarah is actively looking for it. At one point, Sarah sits down near them, trying to listen in on their conversation, but they all realize she's listening in, so they stop talking about the idol search. Day 28, and it's time for the immunity challenge. Boo Boo returns his necklace and Justin starts explaining the rules. In this, each person will be in their own lane. Firstly, make a drink at the bar and chug the drink to move on. At the second part, carve a pumpkin properly so it has a face. Finally, light a fire to win immunity. The challenge begins, and all five head to their bar and start making their drinks. As a bartender herself, Karen claims out loud that she's going to be hard to beat on this one. Eventually, Anna, Allison, and Karen all finish their drinks and start drinking them. Allison tries chugging the whole thing, which starts making her sick. Meanwhile, Boo Boo struggles making his drink, making a massive mess at his station. Sarah takes it very slow, pretending to struggle in this challenge. Allison eventually moves on to the carving station, and Anna is right behind her. Karen is also behind the two of them and starts making her way to the carving station. After some time, Boo Boo finishes making his drink and he starts drinking it, finding the taste extremely bitter. Allison currently leads as she scoops out the pumpkin clean. Sarah finally finishes making her drink and starts taking small sips. Boo Boo eventually finishes his whole drink and moves on to the pumpkin. After more time, Sarah finishes her drink and moves on to the pumpkin station. All five are now at the carving station. Allison, Anna, and Karen have a clear lead over Boo Boo and Sarah. Anna and Allison then finish carving their pumpkins and quickly make their way to the fire, realizing they are neck and neck. They both start attempting to light their fire. With this challenge being very close, Anna lights her fire right before Allison can, meaning Anna has one individual immunity. She breaks down crying after such a stressful challenge. After getting herself together, everyone hugs her to congratulate her. Justin later hands her the necklace and confirms she is not going home tonight. As for everyone else, someone will be the 16th person eliminated and will become the 7th juror this season. He tells them to head back to camp and he'll see them tonight. They all walk back and Karen hugs Anna as they walk back. At Reveille Camp, Karen and Boo Boo are really happy with the challenge result. No matter what it was, as long as Sarah lost, it was a success for them. Boo Boo obviously hopes the four can stick together one more night since they are so close to reaching their goal. Karen says she's 100% sticking to the plan and voting Sarah tonight. Boo Boo continues searching through the trash bin, hoping to find the merge idol, but nothing is found. He hopes it's not in the hands of Allison because she's the most likely right now to make another bold move against the alliance. He later talks to Allison to reiterate that they are so close to the Final Four, which is the goal for their alliance. Allison knows and says she's not moving her vote off of Sarah at any cost. She wants them to have their moment on the show as the best alliance in history. Boo Boo says that they cannot even consider throwing votes around on each other because if they all attempt to do that, suddenly Sarah has 0 votes. Allison knows and tells him not to overthink anything. She's obviously on board to vote Sarah tonight no matter what. Karen and Anna chat as they realize Sarah has essentially given up as she's not talking to anyone. Anna asks Karen if she would feel safer if Allison got 1 vote. Karen says she doesn't want Anna to vote her because she would put her game on the line. She would rather just vote Sarah out 4-1. If Sarah has an idol, they just need to leave it up to her to vote one of them out. Anna breathes out, clearly stressed over the missing merge idol. She feels like Allison has it and would most likely use it on Sarah to make a move against the alliance. That's why she wants to throw her vote on Allison in the case something like that were to happen. Karen still thinks she shouldn't do it, but if her gut tells her it's right, then go ahead. The final 5 sit down and Justin welcomes Jaya to the jury. He first asks Karen about the last vote since she had a clear smile on her face once Jaya got voted out. Karen says her smile wasn't anything against Jaya, but more of just relief that things went smoothly for her alliance with Allison, Anna, and Boo Boo. Anna tags along, saying that there's really nothing personal against Jaya and anyone for that matter. It's just the 4 of them had their alliance somewhat undermined the whole season and it has only become super clear to people at the final 7. Justin asks Sarah if that means she's going home tonight, and Sarah lets out a loud sigh. She tries to speak but then breaks down crying. The other 4 try to comfort her and even Karen begins to cry. Sarah wipes her tears and begins by saying that this journey has meant a lot to her. She never thought in a million years she would reach the final 5 of Survivor, especially on a season with a rival. She felt alone at so many points and yet she's 2 votes away from reaching finale. Justin asks her if she thinks she's going tonight, and Sarah corrects him by saying no's for sure she's going. There's no way the other 4 are voting each other. Anna gives Sarah credit for at least looking for the merge idol, but it had to have been found by now. Allison tags along, saying that Corinne actually mentioned that during the hotel reward. Once an idol is hidden, it will likely be found within the same round. It's not that difficult to miss it at camp, especially after the merge idol hasn't been used once. Justin says that regardless of how obvious this vote may seem to people, they still need to get down to business. It's time to get to the vote.
I'll tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they want to play it, now would be the last time to do so. Sarah has the merge idol and she is using it on herself tonight. This means any votes for Sarah will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Sarah does not count. Sarah does not count. Sarah does not count. Sarah Does not count. One vote left. 16th person voted out of survivor rivals and the 7th member of the jury. Boo Boo.
Karen looks up in the sky, trying not to cry. Sarah smirks as Boo Boo sits behind her in shock. Anna is still in disbelief after Sarah's emotional tribal council performance, just to save herself with an idol in the end. Anna hugs Boo Boo before he goes for his torch, telling him she had no idea this was going to happen. Boo Boo tells her to continue focusing on that win. He pats her arm and heads for his torch. He places it down and watches Justin snuff it. Boo Boo turns to the rest and tells them he had an amazing experience overall and holds nothing against Sarah personally. He walks out and Sarah thanks him. Karen turns to Sarah and gives props to her for selling such a good lie to everyone tonight. Justin then tells the final 4 women they should head back to camp, so they start making their way there. Boo Boo's final thoughts. Boo Boo obviously had no clue Sarah had the idol. He doesn't really know when she found it as well. He assumes it was found later in the merge because there's no way in his mind that she kept the idol the whole way through. All in all, his time here on Survivor was very positive and he met some really great people for life. Sadly, he feels like he let his daughter, Liana, down after voting her out of the game. He'll just have to move on in life and find out whether she wants to reconnect or continue to ignore him.